Our gates fly open, well, most of them anyway, and they're racing. Sensible planning, high integrity and public consultation are all locked out of the race from the start, to the great disappointment of the crowd. White Elephant's off to a good start with hopeless incompetence a close second. Daily Commuter looks to have a chance to get ahead of traffic chaos by sticking to the rail, but tunnel vision forces Daily Commuter away and over to My Little Corolla. Further behind, Dodgy Figures is trying to catch planning consent supported by smoke and mirrors and conflict of interest in a tight pack. Honest Taxpayer has fallen behind them and is fighting off the challenge by Notorious Fraud a couple of lengths back. Into the straight now, and Systemic Corruption is leading the field while White Elephant is galloping along without even a backward glance at planning consent or sparing a thought for the state of business case. The crowd is beginning to barrack for Royal Commission as Notorious Fraud gains ground and Honest Taxpayer and My Little Corolla is overtaken by Gridlock. Hopeless Incompetence is losing speed and petering out due to Tiny Abbott's refusal to look anywhere but backwards. He's drifting back through the field, seeming only to want to keep the other horses away from the rail at all costs. Now moving forward thanks to Hopeless Incompetence, mismanagement, Rat Run and Notorious Fraud. Here comes Toxic Waste out of St. Peter's. It's Toxic Waste's turn to pass now, but there's a problem with the jockey's saddle and Toxic Waste is all over the track now and looks set to take a major spill. Legislation is coming up behind but can't do anything but watch Toxic Waste crash straight into Hopeless Incompetence, whose rider has lost his seat and is being dragged through the mud by one leg that's still stuck in the stirrup. I can't look. As Systemic Corruption rounds the next bend, allowing White Elephant to slip through into the lead, the track is getting narrower. This has never happened before. Oh, good grief. Oh, it's the Westconnex Delivery Authority Compulsory Acquisition Division. They appear to have resumed most of the track and are reducing it from 6 lanes to 2. The front runners are piling into a very tight bottleneck at top speed. It's White Elephant, Systemic Corruption, Mighty Big Toll, Tunnel Vision, Notorious Fraud, Traffic Chaos and Smoke and Mirrors, all crashing into each other in a cloud of bull dust and thundering